So let me just quickly start that. And we are live on YouTube. I think I forgot to do that. Okay. Anyways, what were we saying? We're about to react to patch notes. So let's see. Very soon, I plan on swapping from settlers to something else. I just don't know what yet. I'm debating expedition, but before I try something like that, I would like my build to be in a defensively stronger spot. I was able to farm a bit to get my character to level 86, and now can actually use the top of the line bases. So we might be crafting the +1 Spectre chest today, and maybe going for +2 level minion helm, and going from there. Essentially, those are the two crafting goals we have. We have a bit of currency, and in the process, hopefully we actually get enough, what's it called, enough value, is it, that we can send a 50 mil shipment. But I don't think we're doing that today. I think that'll probably be a tomorrow thing. If we can get enough, if we can start farming 8 mod maps, oh god, we're gonna be down for 15 minutes. That's not great. That's not great at all. Anywho, let's see the patches. Later today, we plan to release which contain a number of improvements, including new wish options, Atlas UI UX improvements, and bug fixes. Let's see what the Mirage League changes are. Fix a bug where Mirage was unable to extend into the Moon Temple boss arena. Rust and Wish for Terror now cause the enemies they spawn to spawn when breaking the astral chain, instead of spawning alongside final map boss in Mirage area. This now allows these wishes to appear at any Mirage or sufficient area level instead of just Mirages within range of a map boss. Wish for Rust and Wish for Terror, is that the one where the guy Rajan spawns? I want to assume so, but like I think it is. I think it just means they spawn when you break the astral chain, so you're no longer limited to only wishes that have the boss, and as such, maybe that was making them rarer. Maybe, I don't know. Fix a bug where Wish for Us was twice as common in Ruthless. Ruthless players stay within. The granted skill to return to the portal in Mirage is no longer constrained. Is no longer considered a spell. Holy. So if you're one of those gamers that was using an item that stopped you from using spells, you just couldn't use it. Okay. Empowered Mirage map items now have special arts. Empowered Mirage map items? Fix a bug where the mortar projectile used by the astral instrument monster did no damage. Don't make people enter Mirage and just start dying. But this is a big change for Dominated. You'll like this. Maybe we have one more Spectre, but like realistically it's too squishy to even use. Oh shit, maybe we got King's March wrong. What if we've been doing shipments from the resistant 50 mil shipment and go for 9 days total? And I remember they said it reworked. Output rewards work. Let me wonder. Today's the idea. I wrote a port until I got 100% plus 80% plus 90% bonuses, so 270% total. So instead of sending 50 mil, I sent 13.7 million, which with the bonuses push the effective value close to the cap while completing the reward conditions. Results are in the second and third images. Maybe I just got lucky, but I wonder if this is actually the intended way to do shipments. As players want to send more frequent shipments instead of hoarding 50 mil once. I say something lucky would be very quickly hit shipment cap with just 13 mil. All right, let's see.
Pull them right back in.
Mirror shards. The thing is, on this second one, I assume. If I don't know if this is the full image, But like, if this is the first one, this is the 50 mil. Two, 4, 7, 11, 17, 22, 23 tattoos. But like, he only took pictures of the more expensive ones, I think. So like, when we can't really see all the tattoos he got. But if we just based off of this, 3, 5, 8, 14, 18, 20, 22. About the same number of tattoos that we can see. I assume there's more below because it looks like there's more and he just cut it. He got 1 fracturing orb and 2 divines though. 4 ancient orbs, 3 orbs of anomaly. That's, I think, a big markdown from what you would typically get. But this is also, he only got 1 fracturing orb from his 50 mil too. 5 divines, 4 secrets. Obviously, Mirage shard in both of them. Yeah, this is kind of where I'm at too, where I'm like, it looks like he got less orbs, but he got lucky on said orbs. So, but maybe he's onto something. Who knows? I'll keep an eye on this. Anyways, I was going to check for something. Yeah, good sense dominated a screenshot. All right, where were we? Shorten the display text for subsequent notifications of fastest having sold your items. To make sure the logo displayed over the top of your inventory panel. Holy. All right, I'm back. Anyways, where were we? All lost shipment chests except for the central one are now destructible with damage. So that means I don't have damage on my current character, but that means my dumb blue can finally unspec Casta Mastery. Shrines which attach ongoing secondary effects to the player, such as shocking, now have a limit on how many of these effects they can continue to attach through getting many copies of these shrines active at once. Shorten the text for subsequent notifications of fastest having sold your items. We've seen that at the map device, while in controller, you can now select unique maps or boss from your inventory to navigate to these locations. The map stash now has 6 sub tabs available for each of the Conqueror and Elder Guardian map types. Added a harvest crafting to change league specific astrolabes into a different type of league specific astrolabe. A lith can now be interacted with from further away in the monastery of the keepers. Hovering a volatile valve now shows the modified range of individual stats. Vegan's crafting bench to complete incubators now has a descriptive label. Holy flame totems now have an enemy targeting range that matches spell totem for real this time. Added a currency stash type affinity to the following items: refracting orb, volatile valor, crystallized rancor, coin of restoration, coin of desecration, coin of knowledge, coin of power, coin of skill. Added essence type affinity to essence of desolation. Unstable bridges now have extra time before collapsing. Will now display a second progress bar when using that extra time. I just said fog of war on the Atlas that it's easier to tell what is explored and what is not yet explored. Re-enabled major storm hip or attachment, the ones that were causing to bow to like crash. Re-enabled celestial dominating blow microtransaction. You fucking bitches. It's after I'm done with dumb blow, you're bringing it back. I'm gonna run a dumb blow map out of spite. The originator voidstone has additional reminder text noting that archives cannot drop from maps affected by shaped regions. No, this is purely a description change. So yeah, it is only limited to non-shape. But then again, I knew this. I already had multiple different astrolabes that I hadn't sold yet. So once the patch goes live, I'm going to sell these astrolabes because I've been sitting on a healthy amount of them, seeing as I've not been using them. Originator voidstone has additional reminder text. Updated description of the damage penalty on start on time unique scepter suspending time. Skill to correctly state the copied skill is used, not triggered. Call the pyre from the pyre support now states it requires a melee weapon or unarmed. And then bug fixes. Fix a few cases unique item modifier show that they can be skilled in mod effect when they could not. Fix a bug where memory alter or breach added collapsed hands which no longer exists. Twist of face preventing you from running corrupted maps. Fix a bug that could prevent divine vessels from being moved into the map with control left click. The bloodthirsty body armors and microtransaction skirt had disappeared. What the fuck? Fix a bug where hive blood would stop updating or decline after more than a certain total amount had been spent in the league. That sounds interesting. Fix a bug where some seagulls in King's Match were no longer fleeing from the player. Bird bravery would not be tolerated. Shockwave has +1 to cooldown. Modifier granted by this did not apply to Void Shockwave or Gore Shockwave. The fifth fossils could select mods from Essence of Desolation. Red Bee spawned in Delft could be verified from the area. Is there anything here I care about? Greater chain not working correctly with spectral shield throw. What is greater chain? I forgot. Item price differs from the one you initially traveled to when it no longer appeared after the vendor UI had been closed. Frost blink could not be supported by intensify. If you died from this or it could fail to reappear, currently fight becoming completable. GG. So the most impactful is being able to reroll astrolabes because that increases the cost of every single astrolabe that was not a meta farm, which is kind of rough for the farms that make less, like, you know, expedition. But I think expedition was always going to be worthwhile, and I do think from current prices, these guys are all probably going to drop, or prices in or inflation is going to hit because those prices went up, so things you're selling would also go up, so you just end up everything ends up being more expensive as a result. We'll have to see how the market shifts as a result, but I'm willing to wager things will get more expensive and these will become slightly cheaper than they are currently because people are, I don't say panic buying, but they're panic buying. In the meantime though, how many minutes do we have? 15 minutes. I mean, we'll soon get hit with a 5-minute reminder. In that 5-minute reminder, I need to remember to what is a fully Mirage map doing here? I could have sworn I removed all the fully Mirage maps. Once again I say unto you, fucking tell me if it's a fully Mirage map. It says it's here, Mirage. So why did you not show yesterday? Oh shit, Mirage Originator. Ooh. Anyone else? How much are Mirage Originators? 500 chaos or 2 divines. Ooh. And I have 3 of them. GG. I've been running these maps whites to save myself some debts, but I think it's actually time to start running them or to create a reject for my current character. So let's do T16 Chaos Golem. We don't care about any of the reflex. We do care about, all right, cannot regen is a no. Less recovery rate is a big no. Consecrated ground, I don't care because I just turn off regen anyways. I don't care about reduced block. I use evasion. Chance to suppress spell damage. I feel like you can't suppress dots, so I'm going to say I don't need to avoid that. X-proof, I don't care. Less cooldown is a no. Boss expire faster, I would like to avoid for my phase run. Steel charges, probably a no. I think that's it, really. So ten minutes left, so we have 10 minutes for this map. I think that's enough time. I'm also probably going to change my Atlas tree into a destructive play one. Why does it feel like things are taking a bit too long to die? Did I remove res? I should have removed res. I feel like I forgot to remove res. Yeah, remove res. Thankfully, this one doesn't have res. So the way forward from where I currently am is I need damage and I need a healthy amount of it. I have a lot to upgrade still, so it's not like we're anywhere near the DPS on our POB yet. Especially seeing as we can now finally use the bases that we showed there, you know. But we're on our way, thankfully. Like our evasion could use some work, but like it's fine. If anything, what I'm more worried about isn't even evasion, it's more spell suppress or spell mitigation, because like I can't evade spells, right? So I'm going to need to figure out spells other than just Ghost Dance and Rage. See, like there. So that is something I'm not looking forward to, really. Oh, we have 5 minutes. Ooh, divine. I should probably switch my ring to this character. He has Soul Eater and refuses to die. I'm missing a golem already. And that is... Where on earth is he? Where did he go? Also, what is this lag?
Choose what you wish. Let's see how that turns out for you.
Will I actually finish this map in time without Soul Eater completely wrecking any plans I had for speedrunning this? How? I don't know what killed me there. Anywho, we'll leave the Mirage alone. Is there a reason I feel so slow once phase run? Never like once phase run is done. Sometimes I just end up feeling very slow. Like slower than I probably would have been without phase run. Like there's a period with it. Okay, 30 seconds. We're not going back in there. Let's keep the divine we just dropped. All right, kick me out. We're currently sitting at 40 mil.
Not a fan of my shit going up that much. I'm not gonna lie. I'll just be honest. I'm not a fan.
You mean your farming costs?
Yeah, that's a lot, man.
I mean,
I know I've already made more than that in multi-strikes, but like still, that's not fun. I don't know how I feel about them putting that change in. I just that shit.
I mean, it
I'm
equalizes
definitely
the
to put it in like
prices.
next league when they put in more astrolabes.
I don't know how I feel. It makes farming natural libs more worth it, and increases consistency across their systems where 3-to-1 is typically a thing. But yeah, I get you.
I can see how like in SSF, I mean that being said, in SSF, no one's like free farming astrolabes.
I'm going to switch my tree to Maven.
Just giga trade balanced.
What do you say?
I was like, that shit is giga trade balanced in SSF.
Yeah.
Like you're not printing them.
I mean, it just is, right?
Actually, real talk, SSF scarabs are literally like you over sustain all scarabs in SSF.
What do you mean?
The scarab strat. It's just because of the dumb ambush strat. I mean, that thing never left, by the way. We just never engaged with it. It's like the operative strongbox.
Yeah.
Have more scarabs.
Lol.
Containments. That's kind of crazy.
My internet cut out at the exact moment where I thought we'd be getting kicked off. I'm surprised we haven't gotten kicked off. There it is. And it's already saying. SSF.
You sustain containments while running containments, which is crazy for this game. That's real. We don't get to do that usually, even with like old scarab strategies.
Yeah.
But like this operative strongbox shit actually makes that happen.
So OG Ibis.
I don't know if it's OG
situation.
Abyss. It's you click a strongbox, you roll the strongbox because exalts are nothing, and
You roll? Oh god, never count me
you don't
the
have to
fuck
roll
out.
them. But if you're an SSF, then you will, right? Because why not, right?
Yeah.
But like if you're in trade, people just run them corrupted. But some other people also roll them too. I don't know. A friend of mine needed a strat for the game, and I recommended that to him. And there's two budget versions. One of them they don't, and the others they roll. Just the amount you get for ruling those operators is just so insane that it's worth considering for those people that need the money.
Yeah.
And don't care.
Can't catch me doing that.
You're only
but
rolling for quant. Like you're literally chaos spam. It's like 3 chaoses, quant, exalt, open.
wouldn't catch me touching any shot that has me rolling that, but that's personal preference.
Rolling.
All right. Seeing as we have a bit of downtime, the game is down for like 30 minutes, right?
Is it?
I think so. I mean, I can always check my stream and see what the message was, but pretty sure it was 30 minutes. Approximately down for 15 minutes. Okay. Anyways, I'll just add the light touches to the POB for Bloodsoak banner that I want to make. I have no idea what my tree is going to look like, but I know what ascendancy I'm going, and I know things I would like. I'm not sold on. I was thinking Unetel's Kiss because of the Warcry CDR, but realistically, I don't know that I want to do 2 button gameplay. Like going for having both banners linked to Blood Soaked and then doing all of that. I feel like I just want Dread to be on the side. Like it won't be linked to Blood Soaked, so therefore Blood Soaked can actually have what do you call it? So Blood Soaked can actually have more. What's what I'm looking for here? More support gems. That being said, I think there's a very surprising amount of like support gems that can support Blood Soaked, i.e., there's so few that you literally cannot support more than a 6-7 link. I think it actually has only 5 support gems. It only has 5 DPS support gems off the top of my head. Because things like damage on full life, which I thought would work, I think only supports hits. Damage on full life only supports attack skills. And there are restrictions of other skills that have restrictions like this, that it just makes it a bit awkward to find support gems for Blood Soaked. But yeah, it'll be interesting trying to figure out what's the word I'm looking for here? How I'm going to solve this build defensively. Like obviously I'm going fortification because I'm champion, and I'm going to want to scale max fortification, but there's only so few ways of doing it that without compromising health. Because like I thought about going for like the Goliath gloves or whatever they're called. But like the more I think about the ways I can scale my defenses, the more uniques pop into mind and the less space I'll have for life on my gear. And that just seems very counterproductive if I'm going for defenses. And I want to have a bit more than 4K life. I don't know how much I want, but you know, I ideally want more than 4K. Let me just put all the things that I thought about in actual practice, just so I can start looking at a damage number at least.
Oh shit! Yo! They added new wishes though.
Yeah, they did.
I didn't clock that. So aren't you gonna get more coins?
Yeah, there's not a wish for every coin.
Better. Break the chains.
Um,
That wish for rust thing is really interesting because that means black barriers are gonna be cheaper.
yeah, because now they're going to be actually, would it be cheaper? Yes, it does nerf the other farming area that wanted you to that could have a boss duplicate.
Yeah. I watched someone drop like 10 in that shit today.
I think I saw Quinn do it yesterday.
Yeah, I'm watching Viz farm it, and bro literally just runs. If he sees the Mirage not by the boss, he leaves. But actually, wait, how do Mirage maps work with that? Because I think he was doing it on Mirage maps.
I mean, that'd be too expensive to just Mirage
shit.
maps.
He was Mirage map rushing, but he's also really, really rich. So, like, bro literally has acceleration belt on swap to run to the boss, and he swaps to his diamond massive to kill the boss. Like bro is farming Uber Exarch, like the whole league. He's literally
He's chilling. That is money. When you have an acceleration belt swap
on swap. I saw that today. I was like, is bro actually swapping acceleration? I just saw the shrine icon change. I'm like, holy, we're not the same. And then I went to check the price. I was like, we are most definitely not the same.
All right, let's start
Yeah.
with what do we start with? Getting banner, all the required banner nodes. I think I passed through here for the Warcry Mastery, not here. This is Warcry speed. I don't actually care about Warcry speed, but it's a 3 points. Wait. I don't care about buff effect. I just care about CDR.
No,
I guess if I go,
trailer.
do they have a trailer? I know they posted in their Discord.
Yeah, trailer, yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'll check it out. What's up, Dragon? How you doing? This is going to be the first regular build, like non-minion, non-fully minion build that I made in a long while. I think the last one was probably like brands or something. And this one being banners, it's pretty apt, to be fair. Where's Banner Man again? Here. These you ignore. There should be a banner one here. Increase aura effects. Pick those. I feel like there's a wheel I'm forgetting. But before I do, we're going to obviously pick this one up.
This is update, man.
Then this is... Oh wait, banners just come and explode. I forgot.
What are you talking about?
Banners just come with Fizz explode. There's a noodle
Like
entry.
inherently all banners?
There's a noodle entry.
the
Enemies
tree.
killed near your banners have a 20% chance to explode for a 10 times physical damage. So you can literally go for max bleed chance with that and then proc glad if we so choose to do that.
Or you could just go hemophilia. Thoughts?
Is that a support gem? What's that?
The gloves.
I'm trying to keep my uniques to a minimum because I don't want to get up to...
Bro, you have res, block, everything figured out. Put the fucking uniques on though, bro.
Life is not figured out, my dude. That's the
Massive shrine.
problem.
Questions?
Massive
That's
shrine.
AoE too, by the way. AoE solved.
I mean, we didn't need AoE. It had inherent giga AoE scaling. But let me see. Hemophilia. Because like if life is figured out, then I'm genuinely going to go for fortification stacking. So that will help my minions. Hemophilia increases damage over time. Attacks have a 25% chance to cause bleeding. Bleeding enemies you kill explode, dealing 5%. Reduce bleed duration. This would stack with the ascendancy, right? If needed. Or does it not stack? Because this is 20% of their life, which is a lot better. Like,
I don't know if it stacks or not.
hmm.
I don't see people using it to stack uniques when they use it, though. I see them eventually transitioning to something else.
Like hemophilia?
Or keeping that on. No, people tend to start hemophilia and then go other things.
Yeah. I'm thinking the Allies and I'm thinking Badge of the Brotherhood. Or Replica. I'm thinking Replica rather.
Fortification node on it or for the...
Max Endurance equal to Max Frenzy.
You lose the endurance. Chance to lose endurance when you gain fortification is kind of ass.
I'm always on max.
Oh, but you're perma-max. Wait, how does that affect the endurance thing then?
I shouldn't be able to lose
Perma
fortification.
Negative?
I shouldn't be able to gain or lose fortification because I'm always on max.
Surely, right? Surely it doesn't just say you can't gain because you're just proccing. It's just because the game is constantly checking, which means... I just checking. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm thinking Replica Badge. That gives me, and if I can go for 6 frenzies, because I can actually path this way. Unironically, I can pick up how much, and this side has a decent amount of damage over time multi. Right, this is for poison specifically. I think there's a generic dot multi. Is it here? Nope. This is chaos dot multi. So this side has a lot of dot multi. It's just very specific to chaos. And if I had to look at this area for bleeding, we don't care for bleeding. This area also is a popular fizz dot multi wheel. We increase fizz. Crush. What does crush do again? Crush is take increase chaos and fizz damage, right? They have 50% reduced PDR, which is big for banners anyways. Is there a free way to hit them without actually hitting them? Because this would, crush would actually be really, really good. Like an automated hit.
Drinking crush right now.
What's that?
You said crush?
Yeah.
I said I'm drinking crush right now.
And
You should fry egg.
that's funny to you? Question mark?
Whatever, man. Seen this patch to come out. I came back from work and I wanted the fucking game. Now my astrolabe is double the price and I'm not mapping.
Sounds like a fair trade. You know, I'm thinking of clicking this node just because of the ignore all movement penalties, especially since I'm going to be pure armor on this setup most likely.
What about it? What about you in pure armor? I didn't hear the first thing you said.
No, I'm thinking of clicking Art of the Gladiator. Because
What's
that
do?
ignore all movement penalties from armor.
I just feel like there's no world. People do end up dropping that later.
Yes.
I don't know if you take that, to be honest.
All I'm thinking about realistically is just, it'll be nice for movement speed. I think I have enough movement speed, but you can never have too much movement speed.
You know the interesting thing I've seen champs do that are either playing blood-soaked banner or playing, actually maybe not blood-soaked banner because those people need as many jewels so they can get, so this is troll. But other champs,
What do they
they're
use the
padding
jewels
to
for?
lead
Dot
the
multi?
shade.
Oh, lead.
Yes, bro. Get double dot multi jewels with life.
How do you get double dot multi? Dot multi and fizz dots?
Yeah.
I plan on running Golem, Chaos Golem, which has dot multi. And I plan on using my cluster jewels to fracture Primordial Bond and then reroll into fizz.
Holy.
Well,
So
I'm back
wait,
in, by the
what?
way.
Is that better? I don't know
The-
if that's better. Are you really gonna drop? Okay, you're not dropping the actual fizz cluster nodes because those are fucking
No,
insane.
I'm
But
dropping
here's the
one
thing,
of.
you can't pay 3 points. You can't get all three on each cluster.
Why can't I?
I mean, it just depends on what you're doing with the golem scaling. I would need to like see the pub. I get the vision. I just don't know what it looks like.
It's dot multi from the Chaos Golem if I use Primordial Bond, and I don't know how I don't have the luxury of pathing to where the golems, like the golem will, to actually pick up those nodes. But with dot multi coming from Chaos Golem, and then just having a little bit of extra scaling there, that is some extra dot multi. And that's not to say we don't have space for jewels, we still do. It's just one extra node on every cluster that I can now take. By the way, I don't know if you know this, but patch is done. I'm in game.
Thanks for asking.
Lol. Nobody plays golems? I mean, who plays golems really when you think about it? Just me and like 2 other people? The The elementalist forbidden flesh and flame will disagree with that though. They would hard disagree with that.
It's so good. And multiple people are making builds with it this week, so it kind of popped off.
God damn it.
Right.
Not just that, it's like I want to use it. It should not be expensive. Does it not know it wants to be used by me? Actually went down for a bit. I'm gonna keep watching it though. Because like I mean I can't afford it anyway, so like
How much is it?
like 30D for just the Exarch piece.
30D is not that bad, bro. What are you watching? What friends? Buy it.
Because I made of money? Do you know that I've not made money from my strat in a bit? I'm stacking up to 50 mil. That shit takes time. I've been literally gathering my resources all weekend. And it's still not fucking off.
It's slowly building. Slowly.
I'm at 40 mil, so realistically it will happen soon. Just not yet. I played this build to 96 last league. Was fun, but I couldn't get enough single targets. Chaos Golem of the Maelstrom?
Patch goes live and people start trying to sneak sell 8 mods on TFT for 15 each. Fucking joke.
Who is this and why are you stuck? Oh, the Tormented Spirits. What do you mean by sneak sell? Like they suddenly just change the price? Or what?
I just watched a guy edit, yeah.
Lol. Ooh, what the fuck? I feel like that was a spell from the Molten Imp that killed me. Probably was. I should feel this. Let's get a Watcher's Eye. We don't have a Watcher's Eye. We're trolling without the Watcher's Eye. We care about Fizz, D-Term, and hopefully, please tell me you're not that expensive because not many people run both of them. Oh shit, you're 2 divines. What else can we sneak onto this? So let's just look at what's here. Wrath, no. Base damage from his cannot be reflected. I don't care. Damage pen, do not care. Lightning damage leash. You notice I care not. Immunity to early weakness is actually kind of nice. I'm not paying 5D though. Like unless I find something that's really good, I'm just not going to pay for it. Your hits intimidate, which is increased attack damage taken. If I remember correctly. Regen with 15. We've passed the range of me even considering it. I forgot. All right, let's go here. Let's price. Let's see if any of these have really good rolls between the both of them. 7-5.
Give me my rejects with all the worst mods.
Why aren't you just buying from shops? 7-6.
Honestly, I thought it was a shop thing. He invited me, and then I realized that I clicked his first, so there was nothing there. And Bruce started asking what the reject was. I'm like, I'm already here, bro. I'm already here. I might as well just give you the rejects. You used me, but it's all good.
All right, what did I miss in chat? It's one of my favorite off-meta builds since it was released. Really? So you played it multiple times? You go ahead and get 50 mil shipment. Those mirror shards, they run off and they're never coming around. I do not believe you. Solomon, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Thank you. Also, why no second gem in belt? The real reason, I would like to give some complex answer, but the real reason is I am broke. I plan on putting Amanamus in there. I'm just too broke to afford an Amanamu. So we're here with what is pieces of what my build is going to be. just trying to level up to the point where we can actually use what do you call it, use the gear pieces the bases I plan on having, and all these other pieces. What the fuck is hitting me? What are those freaking imps made of? Actually, what do y'all have? Did I give you something I shouldn't have? I do not have minus max removed on my rejects. Ah, you've caught me this time. Okay. Oh, ho, 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 okay. He probably forgot and doesn't realize. What do you take me for? I remember, I'm just too broke to feel it. That's all it is. You know what is happening? I'm being struck by the lightning. I'm between... Actually, no. The lightning will play the role there, but that's not the only thing. All right. I give... Actually, one thing before we keep going on this. I cannot buy an MTX and then proceed to not use it. So for one map only, we are going to be switching back to dominating blow so we can actually use the MTX that I wanted to use in the first place. Just for one map, and then we'll be back. These are the only two things I removed, I think. Everything else should be fine. But yeah, he has forgotten convocation. He's forgotten feeding present. The list is glaring. Hey, we don't think about those things. They're all in the past, you know. We all make mistakes. It happens. Purity of elements, clarity. Yeah, that's where that goes. Enfeeble goes there. Cool. Now, where's dominating blow? There. Just making sure everything is still fine. Yeah, nothing here phases me. Oh, these guys' scarabs are different? Okay. Let's actually see what this is meant to look like. Holy, I didn't even see this when they got summoned. It looks so weird. They look cool and weird at the same time. Like, the Vows definitely look good, but the small guys are just like, I don't notice them anymore. It feels like I have less people around me, even though they're there, because like I can't physically see their frames, you know? Like, I'm just seeing stars. It's a weird skin, that's for fucking sure. I do like the big guys though. 100% I like them. I also really like the Sunder of the big guys. I think it looks way better. All right, let's remove this because it's technically no longer needed. Technically, why are you empty? What was I supposed to put here again? What was supposed to go in here? I remember we're looking at quickening covenants, and then we made the decision on putting something else and switching up the gems. I think it was a quickening covenant temporarily angle, and then we're supposed to go from there. And I know I'm very aware that I said this was in the past, and it is, because I forgot this in the past. It's not now. I forgot it a few days ago. Very different. Very different indeed. Very good. I don't remember what the fuck was supposed to go in there. I think it's a quickly covenant. It's the only thing that makes sense. Also, where else are my points meant to go? I actually don't actually have to pull up POB at this point. Dominating blow high budget. Forbidden Flesh, Storm Shroud. I didn't need Storm Shroud, so I removed it. I think Quickening Covenant was meant to go there. Anywho. Do I have the crit? Yeah, I have the crit wheel. So where are the points that I haven't spent? I assume I have Instant Leech. I have the block. Where am I missing points? I know I saved the points here. This is all fine. This is as expected. Again, all fine. Because my POB is level... Are you level 100 actually? Yeah, it's level 100. I am not. So oh, here. Yeah, how about we don't do that yet? We don't need that yet. We'll just prioritize this. That's what we're gonna do. And now that they made the change to this, I shouldn't need caster mastery. Who needs caster mastery anymore? Oh, that is so nice. I think this skin is actually goated if you want visual clarity, because like I can't see all the clutter that was. There's still a lot of clutter, don't get me wrong, but like it's a lot better than it was before. And their summoning animation is way cooler. That they're teleporting, that literally makes it look like they're going through a portal. That is dope.
Over here. Don't dally. I have the call.
Wasn't I supposed to do the feared again on this character at some point? I forgot, but I really should still do it all the same.
Make your wish. Destroy the enemy.
These pathetic jinn do not deserve to be rescued.
So I'm going to have to assume they disabled the skin for Dawn Bloom Probably because it was also causing crashes. That's my guess. But like, it wasn't any patch notes when they initially disabled shit, I think. So I don't remember it being in there. All right, I think we're done. Now we can go back. We've used the skin. It's not a total waste of points. All right. I need to remember this guy has scarabs actually. I'm going to put these in there. Enlighten. Where is Empower? Just making sure there's nothing there that's going to absolutely wreck me. I still need to figure out spells though. That's the one thing I'm just like, I don't know fully how I'm going to figure out. I should quality up my flasks as well. Woo! Say less. I did actually even still giga money. Let me refresh my filter. I just realized it's been a bit since I actually refreshed my filter. How long is it a bit though? It's a day old. Yeah, I should refresh it. I don't think it's going to be that instant. Holy. One, two, three, four. That may have been not the smartest idea from me. Charging it that much. My lightning golem fucking bleeped out of existence. Or rather, my ice golem, was it?
You've done well.
You there. A moment of your time.
That's 2 Egans in a row. Like, I got an Egan in my last map and I got it in this map. Albeit on 2 different characters. Kind of cool. Weird. Kind of cool. I wish there was an easy way to Giga stack minion CDR. Not CDR, movement speed. Because otherwise I wouldn't need to convocate quite as much. And I could actually remove some CDR from it. Rarity? Sure.
Destroy the enemy.
Bro. But yeah, so Solomon, I have some solutions to the single target issue. Not really solutions, but like ideas for how to get more single target. I just actually need my build to get set up. So won't be today because we don't have enough money to fully set stuff to my where my POB is, but shouldn't be too long either. I'm going to recraft my chest piece today and also my helmets.
You fool. You have no idea what you're doing.
I think one thing I might end up doing is I might end up dropping a Spectre so I can go a Zealotry Spectre so I could actually go Tempest Shield. That might end up being something I do. And the reason for that, can I click that? No, I cannot. What was I saying? The reason I'd want to do that is, again, just to be slightly more protected, if you will, against spells, because I think spells are going to be rough without suppress or any defense against it specifically, because evade is not an option.
Battle has been won.
And because we're obviously not going mage blood on this setup, bro. What the fuck? Didn't I drop a portal? All right, how much do I have? We have 25 and like 5 divines and chaoses. So let's get to crafting, shall we? The first step is +1 Spectre chest. Let's start there. Clear. Max number of specters. Non-unique. Body armor. Prefix modifiers. 1. And let's check. Three divines for a base. All right. Doesn't matter much. So long as it's not an armor base, it's fine. Next up, we go for necrotic armor on a eye level 86. I want to say it should not be influenced. And I think I have to do the not influenced trick, so. How about this? Warlord, Hunter, Redeemer, Crusader, Elder, Shaper. Cool. Fractured, Corrupted, no. Mirrored, no. Fractured, no.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thanks, little bro. Changing strategies a little bit.
Aye. What are you changing to?
I'm actually just gonna min-max it a little bit more now that I can. Which means I'm going to make 2 phases. One where I farm blood vessels and do exiles, maybe with delirium to get infamous mods, while filling up some blood vessels, and the other one where I always use blood vessels with my rituals, not sometimes. These maps, the first maps phase would be a lot quicker. Yeah. So
Necrotic is the best EVES base, right?
yes, I think it's the best EVS phase.
Okay, just confirming. I was thinking of buying 6 linked, pre-6 linked to make it easier, but like shit is it divine, so I'm never going to bother.
6 link, I mean, it costs just under that now. 6 link.
Yeah, but I'm recombing.
Okay. Yeah, and then no.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
We'll buy 4 bases and then we'll buy 4 fracture and orbs and we'll go from there. And then $11 for 10 divines. Nope, we'll just buy 5. 4.
I should raise my fees.
Then we'll go for essences. We go for armor. God damn it. I think it's greed. No, it's not greed. Dread. Yeah, it's dread. Body armor. Yeah, we'll go for screaming dread. 30.
Well, make it happen.
So we're going to do this until armor is the only prefix, like so. I could just do it here. What is wrong with this fucking base? Holy. Finally, jeez. I need to buy like 2 divines worth of chaoses.
I should raise
And then
my-
it gives me only 1 because
I should raise my fears. All in order. I'll let you know.
is it so hard to just give me 1 prefix, please? Like, it can't be that hard, my dude. Yeah, part of me is like, do I just... Oh, there we go. Do I just start annulling? Is that the play? Probably not. Also, pricing fossil seems much higher. Learning time and bad at crafting even though I've played 4 years though. Also, pricing fossil seems much higher than on PoE Ninja. Price of what on fossils for items? So now we're going to recomp this as the only prefix on this item to armor that cannot naturally roll on both of these bases to guarantee I keep this modifier and hope we transfer to a necrotic armor base. We're going to be using unpredictable and I have enough dust to handle everything. Essence is 1.3. All right, first try. So now what we're going to do is we need to get a 4th modifier. So we're going to use Eldritch Exalt, but not just, we need to make sure Eta is dominant, so it adds a suffix. So we're going to slap on an Eta on here, an Eldritch and all, or Exalt. So now it's 4 modifiers. We throw that, we miss it, we go back to recomp jail. All right, but now it's on the proper base, so it should be easier. Make sure it is armor and suffixes, and these are suffixes. Recomp, pray moves again. Good, it moved. Eta. Exalt. God damn it. Alright, we go again. Same process. Did it move or not? It moved because the fracture isn't here. But the fracture isn't here. Was that already an influence? Wait, what the fuck happened there? That actually makes no sense. Unless it was already pre-influenced. It wasn't. It was a fractured base that was influenced. So how does it even kept the stun and block recovery, but it's no longer fractured? Hey, I won't even question it. We'll throw the fracturing up on it. Okay. Let's buy some stuff, shall we? We're going to buy these. We'll buy like 10.
We'll make it happen.
Then we'll buy more of these. I don't think I have enough chaoses for too many.
All in order. I'll let you know.
All right. And if we miss it here, we are going to go buy more bases. Stun and block recovery is here again, but it's no longer fractured. I am going to switch zones to make sure this game knows what it's showing me, because in theory, it's keeping the fractured base. Sure, so it should still be fractured, but it's not, and it's making no freaking sense. I would take that though. GG. We don't need to get anything else. All right, we have our +1 fracture. G fucking G. That took us how many tries? We bought 4 bases. We won the recomp every single time. There was some recomp magic going on that I can't explain. And we got on the fourth try. So, GG. All right, now we actually have to craft, and we're going for, I think on this base, suffixes are very important. I saw PDR and I was like, wait, what the fuck is PDR coming from? Wrong POV. Chaos Golemancer Squire. I think it's triple res we're going for. In which case, we're going to buy the cheapest of what resistance is already here. Okay. We're going for essences. We're either doing hatred. Hatred is 3.7. Or wrath. 3.5. Or anger. 3.8. Wrath was the cheapest, so we're just going to go for that. Also, this can actually take a backseat. Wrath, and then we just buy 180. Okay, let's start from 1. How many chaoses do I have? Not a lot. Five divines.
We'll make it happen.
Wrath 120 we'll start with.
All in order. I'll let you know.
And now we're going to pull up PoE.re. I have 7 specters and I'm going CI with Squire and Bone Meld. 1 AG and 5, which base should I choose? You have 1 AG, you have 5 golems, and you have 7 specters, you mean. What is your build? We're going to go into PoE.re. We're going to go into items, necrotic. And we're looking for any combination of T2 reses. We're actually doing wrath, so we'll remove lightning as a result. We don't care about lightning, but the others is fine. We'll do that, we throw this in, and we get to work. Cooking lightning carrion golems. So, ooh. So for lightning carrion golem, you're asking what base you should try to get it on. What is your primary defense? Your CI, so it's probably ES. You don't care about evasion, so you should be trying to put it on a Twilight Regalia. Lightning res, cold res. I'd like a third res. That makes my choice easy. All right. Suffixes cannot be changed. And then we're going to reforge chaos. And then we're going to do it again. Wait a second. Shouldn't I actually be shooting for chaos res and then reforging elemental? Because this is a pure Dexent. This is a pure waiting question. This is 8k. It's a 1 in 8 to get T1, 2 in 8 to get T2. Chaos res, on the other hand, is a no. Reforged chaos is actually the way to go. It's better odds. Cool. Now I know. Cool. Ooh, should not have clicked that. Oh shit, T1. Suffixes cannot. Reforge chaos. Rage. Where on earth is chaos, my dude? Bruh. Bruh. I think you can have both ES armor and evasion because we have specters that can fix both turtle and... I mean, you can, but if you're CI, you definitely want as big of an ES pool as you can get. So not... Oh sure. Oh sure. This base clearly wants to be hard, so please. Suffixes. So I think it's a... While you can have all these specters, you still want as much ES as you can because that is your entire life pool. What is that? T1 life too. If only you were freaking good. Running out of divines here, my dude. Okay, buddy. I wish there was a cheaper way to do this, but until I hit that third chaos. Okay, we're done. We're fucking... Okay. All right, so now that was straight from the essence, by the way. So now we need to Eldritch Chaos until good.
T1.
Dude, shit is ridiculous. So we need to make Exarch dominant, and then we can Eldritch Chaos spam until victory. Pure ES base, 100% pure ES base. Like, unless you're pushing like 15k, 20k ES already, then sure you can hybrid. But I don't think you're going to be pushing that on a Lightning Carrion Golem that's probably using Doriani. Oh wait, no, you're not using the Renegade. You're going for +1 Spectre. So okay. I mean, in that case, you still want to go pure ES because you will need it to hit the 10k ranges if you are close to there anyways. All right, we'll do 20 Eldritch Chaoses. The goal is high tier life, so T2, T1, probably T1 life even, or T1 in.
I should raise my fees.
So this is going for about like 80 divine. So 20
All in order. I'll let you know.
is roughly how much I would have spent if I was reforging this shit. Bro, she baited me.
Yeah.
Wait, what? GG. Increase armor EV. Stream luck. Guess how I got that T1 live?
Exalt Slam.
Fuck it, Exalt Slam. I was just spamming Eldritch Chaoses. I'm like, you know what? The next time I get empty prefixes, I'm just going to Exalt Slam and see what I get. I slam that shit. G fucking G.
Let's go.
Holy. All right, let me look at this. We don't really need to reroll the base. And realistically, there's a universe where we actually want to recraft this at some point to go for increased armor EV and really try to juice the evasion ES. But that time is not now. For now, we're going to 6-link this shit. Quality. Omen of Connection. Why ES evasion? Why not armor ES? Because this build cannot fit in block, so I'm using evasion as my source of avoidance. Omen of the Jeweler to get 6 sockets.
I'll let you know.
Then we're going to go Black Morrigan. Actually, let me check what Omen of Connections is at. Omen of Connection is less than the Divine? Really? Oh, you ritual cocks. Okay. Just to confirm, how much is a Black
I haven't
Morrigan?
seen one.
All I'm saying is, shit is probably cheaper than Beast crafting it. Or is it? This is 125 chaos. How much is the other piece of it? Prey Kick Sandspitters. Those are 1 chaos. So it's still cheaper to Beastcraft. Unironically. Still cheaper. Okay. We're just Beastcraft then.
consider that a win.
I'll pick up a Black Morrigan.
Turn soon, yes?
You want to see what I dropped in one map, Iconic?
Sure.
My first the Exile Daily Ritual strat.
Man's Black Morrigan went before I could even load in. Holy. Fucking looks like he got heisted. Robbed in broad daylights.
That's what I
Bro.
The first daily mob dropped that in the map.
Okay, we have Black Morrigans here. I'm just too broke for it, so we need to convert.
We'll make it happen.
What are you laughing at, Faustus? All right. We'll drop all the chaoses. Let me see what it is. I was linked. Mana reservation 3 passive and coin or skill. GG.
That's a 7 now.
7 divs and small cluster, and I mean this is 200, right? GG. Good shit. And then we just throw links in here.
Prove to the first ones you are worthy, Exile. The ritual is complete.
So now that is 6 links, and now we just have to worry about how much chaos res do I have? Not enough. I don't have enough chaos res to not have chaos res on these pieces, but I need more dexterity than I have. Surely I get dexterity here, right? That's probably the play. What else can I do for dexterity? Because I need slightly more. Actually, no. I need 173. I think that just means I need to replace one of these rings. Because like this is 42 that's attributed up. I need a properly crafted ring that is T1 dex, like this left one, and that would solve it for the most part. I don't have any dexterity on here that I'm going to get, do I? No. Not that I can see. I can pick up like stuff like that, but I don't want to.
Reflecting is just dropped.
Holy, mine is printing today.
What the fuck is going on? What the fuck? 11 div.
So this ring, if this 50 dexterity can be pushed up to 50 something, that'll give me 60 something. But it would be effectively a 10-ish dex increase. That is not enough. But I literally have chaos res everywhere except my chest piece. I guess I replace my boots. Because if I can use this chest piece, my thought process, if I can use this chest piece, I get dex on my boots. Dex, chaos res, 1 early res. The chest piece makes up for the fire res I'd be dropping from the boots as a result. And whatever, if I need more fire res, because I dropped fire res here and here, which I probably wouldn't need. But if I were to do that, then I can just craft dexterity here or here. I still need to craft my helmet, by the way, to get a +2. But this will do for now. That reminds me though. I need to go face taken as elemental here. Before I forget. Face taken as elemental and increase the effect of curses. There. Cool. So this is ready. We just need to get boots that can match. What are the best boots again? Wyvern scale, I believe. Not to be mistaken with worm scale as I have in the past. Wyvern scale boots with move speed 30, dexterity 50, chaos res 30, and either crafted suffix or empty suffix. And then we also put in life 80 plus. That's 80 is looking a bit weird, don't you think? $20 divines, eh? I will not be doing that. Thank you very much. Though this is 35% move speed, 100 life. What is the cheapest way I can do this? I can get fractured life on Wyvern skill, I guess. That'd be expensive though. Fractured prefix into suffix spam. Like just essence spam suffixes like dexterity, probably like essence of sorrow until I hit chaos res. Actually, to have to be until I hit both reses, so wouldn't be easy. I also don't need 50 dexterity if I'm being honest, so we'll do 40 dex to start. See if we find one that's cheaper. Nope. It'd just be way cheaper to craft this than to buy it. But the goal is to have chaos res, have an elemental res, and then have chaos res, because that's the only way this works. Or I can put dexterity on here, but I would rather not if I had a choice. The question is, do I have a choice? There's also Watcher's Eye as a source of extra chaos res if I need to. And there's Light of Minion. But that's like, those are like worst case scenarios. I don't want to give up a jewel socket for them. If I get dexterity here, then I could technically... Nah, I still need dexterity here. But one of them could drop probably an elemental res. So I could get dexterity, chaos res, elemental res. And then the elemental res would be fixed. Like if it's lightning res as an example, I'd be losing a total of 61 lightning res. And all I have to do is make sure I get 61 lightning res from my other sources. I'm getting 47 from here. And I think I'm way over capped already, so I think that's the play. One of my rings goes, and in its place, Code Res is probably the weakest link here. Like, drop this guy, get a ring with Chaos Res, Dexterity, and Ellie Res with life would probably be expensive. And that will open up the gate to getting Dexterity boots with Chaos Res and not crafted shit. Can't believe how much I spent on this chest piece. It's worth it, but god damn. All this can just be solved by doing literally this, by the way. And I think this is what I'm going to do for now. I give up. I'm not going to spend all that currency right now. I don't want to spend it. So we're going to go for... How many reds do we need in our chest piece? We need 3 reds if I have an Empower. I do not, however, have an Empower to spare. So we'll go 2 reds. Minimum 2 reds, no green. Just give me no green. We'll work from there. There. 3 reds. We'll make do. AG, Stone Golem, Spectre. Actually, I should just move Spectres now. I'd much rather have them there. Top right, where they should be. Meat Shield. Minion Life can take the back seat because we have Minion Life here. Feeding Frenzy. And then here we have nothing that really goes. So for now, I don't think it makes too much of a difference. But I'll throw in an Annihilation because what's the alternative? Maybe damage on full life. Maybe damage on full life actually. And since we're going to be using this helmet for a bit longer, we can't afford to go for something else. We're just going to actually go for mods we care about. And now we just have to resummon our Spectres. We have no Desecrate. Thunderbird was the cheapest. Judgmental Spirits. Hawking Miscreation. I need to have a congregation in here. Because congregation right now will be +1 Spectre, which will put me on 5.
At that price?
What Spectres would I get as my 2 extra? Onslaught would be 1. And Turtle would be the 2nd. This character has on his off slots a few empowers. He actually has. Wait, so I played enough to level this up? Holy, would not have guessed that. Would not have guessed that actually, because I dropped these. Typically don't do that, but like a very healthy amount of XP. I should corrupt them, but like as of this moment, it's all right. Could also use that, to be fair. All right, we drop meat shield for now, and then we go for a congregation. That puts us at 5. It doesn't matter if we have level 4 congregation or level 3. I think we'll still have the same number of specters until we get our 5th specter from levels. Then it will begin to matter. And for that, we need a level 4 empower. All right. What else are we doing? We're getting 2 more. I actually want to gamble.
What are we shipping today?
And I'll go for a wand.
Toodles.
Now just go make this red. All right, so now we're going to get perfect guardian turtle.
You see Neurotox's AG of Smiting Glad? With the
No.
GG chest? He has a 1403 comms heart.
Holy.
His AG is
Holy.
hitting for 362 mil.
Lol. Does it surprise me? Nope.
Whereas there is 6-man deep delve carries. Like he's not like stopping. He's like going deeper.
Holy. How deep is he? He loves delve.
He does love delve. He typically does like top elementalist delve, but I don't know how deep he is now. I mean, recently he's been posting he's 1403. So 1403 6-man carry for all.
GG. Guardian turtle and forest warrior. I'll go forest warrior for quality of life. Actually, let me see what are the specters here. Guardian turtle, Primal Thunderbird, Chieftain, Warrior Spirits, Gilded Arak, and so I'm missing Gilded Arak and Chieftain.
Farewell.
I'm basically missing Gilded Arak and Chieftain, which are both fine. Okay. We're up to 3. Now we just gained D term, which means we are now tankier because we have D term, but we also have our second Watcher's Eye mod active. And we also just got Zealotry. which would be a considerable DPS boost. I like the color they gave to the Lost Calguran shipments.
You've seen his gear, so you know he min-maxes everything, right? You know, bro.
I've not
literally
seen his
looked
gear,
corrupted.
but I know.
Just like in general on their attacks.
Yeah.
Bro literally low corrupted all his gear for the ascendancy.
Holy.
A 12 link AG, weapon, and shield.
For Ascendancy?
Like, yeah, for the what's the name of that ascendancy for corruption?
Trial Master?
Yeah.
He went Trial Master?
He's champ. Bro has like 2 dead nodes.
What Val skill is he using? Does it matter? Is he using a Val skill?
I don't know what Val skill he's using. Let me see.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I think he might have just gotten it for Blood Barrier. Because isn't that same? I think he got it to go to that. Doesn't Blood Barrier give you a big barrier if everything is? Yeah, I think he went for that because he has 20. His character has 23 KHP.
I don't think it would show there. Where it shows is at the top, is it not?
Here? Yeah, I'm talking about. That's what I was afraid. I can check. One sec. Check the video.
Like
It's
if
like a big number. It's like a number at the top, right?
yeah, then that'll
Yeah,
be Blood
I see
Barrier.
7,000. Yeah, I see 7K. So he did it for Blood Barrier.
That's wild.
Watch like 100 Delhi goose.
Give me a quick second.
Sure.
Alright, I'm back.
Saying that I watched 100 Delhi goes feared and that shit looked insane. Dude, just go to the AG goes to the Uber bosses. They're dead. 100 Delhi, like Max goes to feared. Valdo map.
Yeah, that is a stupid amount of damage.
What is your desire? Come back alive.
People that can min-max that much, I don't know how they do it. I'll get bored way before I get to those levels of min-max. What the fuck just killed me?
The thing with people like him though, he's playing content that has infinite ceilings. A Valdo map or Delve.
Yeah.
If we're just mapping, we're checked out. But for the other things, like you're actually hitting points in the builds where, you know, you need to get that gear.
Yeah. I think I'm going to drop Zealotry for Tempest Shield. Because like the molten shield is another source of like another example of a spell that just fucking hurts. I'm not really sure who is destroying it because we're killing with a barrier. But like is there a universe where to let me click this now?
When I'm ready and not before.
I just lost a different golem. But I lost an of Hordes golem. So that kind of works. I mean, I'd rather have this than the of hordes, because of hordes is doing nothing for me. Freaking molten shell, yo. This thing has killed me how many times now? All right, I think we're actually going to make the change. What the problem with making the change now is I actually can't make the change now, and I really have to just wait until I have an extra Spectre, because I'm not about to drop any of my defensive Spectres for it.
We are victorious for now.
But yeah, molten Tempest Shield will be a good source of DR for that, because what happens when I run into a pack of Goatmen is I convocate, the dot will kill, the explode procs, and that procs all the molten shells, and because I'm right in the middle of them, well, let's just say it ain't pretty. Like, I have to officially just stay on this side until my Chaos Golem kills them. So this is the Goodman experience until I solve for spell block. All right, let's test something real quick. Let's just test it. Tempest Shield. I think I should have a level Tempest Shield actually.
You know the Mo and Krill's one of the most broken characters right now, right?
Really?
They're a really good time not to be playing. Buff the bro's range even more. Bro, the
Because it
amount of
wasn't-
damage he's doing is fucking insane.
Because it wasn't long range enough.
I don't
What's
know if you know, but they actually buffed everyone's base HP, by like a couple hundred.
yeah, because people were
Tell me
complaining.
why Mo is crouching a 6k late game with the most insane ult if he catches the wrong person in a 35-40 minute game. You guys are literally just dead. It's like a GG. People just not having GG in chat. But yeah, Mo is like giga broken,
Interesting.
apparently. Which I think is funny because everyone's just like, yo, Mo players, but I enjoy this because you know it's never coming back. That's one of the worst characters to be broken. Last jumps on top of a rooftop, ready to ult the enemy team. Mo literally sees him on the floor by Walker and just clicks and grabs him.
All that's left is Vindicta levels of range. Just give him that snipe.
Bro, you snipe. The worst part is the pull on you that's just so fucking insane.
I would never forget how I was already on the jump, like, you know, when you're at mid and you climb the thing to use the jump pad. I was on it, he was at the bottom, man ulted me down, and I'm like, okay.
Fucking cheater, bro. One of the worst characters. I mean, have you noticed that me that like playing different characters, I've actually never touched him. Never in my life. Like, I know that shit is only pain.
Fucking more and Krill.
And fucking Krill.
Oh look, fully Mirage maps. You know what it is? I think I have to be dropping them because, like, I don't fully. That one was new. Y'all saw it. All right. Let's get my reject, shall we? And this time, let's make sure there is nothing that is pain on it. minus res, all that is gone. And it wasn't until yesterday that I realized that when King's March estimates time for completion for the smelters, it's actually taking into account the unmined bars.
Holy.
I didn't realize that all this time.
Oh yeah, that it takes in fact ore.
Yeah, like the ore that you have not yet. It takes the ores you have. Ooh, Saresh, Redan, come here. Where are you at? Where is
He
he?
spawns on packs now. That's the boss.
No, no, it's not. It's not a thing. You're just shouting my map.
Oh, it's random.
But anyways, what do you call it? What were we talking about?
I need more mana.
Ores.
Or yeah, like it takes into account the bars you have, but it also takes into account the unmined ores. So like if you have 8,000 unmined, it's looking at that 1,000 and say, okay, when this will be done in an hour, we are going to be done smelting what you have and plus what you're going to get in this time. Does that make sense? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Okay. I just got that fortification mod.
You got the what now?
Fortification mod.
Holy, Rogue. You had a Rogue Exile in your map.
Bro, I'm juicing Rogue Exiles. I'm literally juicing. I'm using like 5 Anarchy Scarabs.
Why?
That's because I'm farming blood. I'm farming like ritual vessels
Oh, Rogue Exile. Oh, okay.
and Delhi. Kinda hoping to get a retracting fog if possible. Would be nice. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm up to.
I'm just going to let my golems go at this guy. He has chaos and weather resistance, which is not great.
Assuming it's not expensive. Can't really check because the weekend trade doesn't actually have these, which is annoying.
Where is Stone Golem? Stone Golem 1. Lightning Golem 1. Cool. That Lordship message is so nice. Because I was already thinking about how I don't think I can spare those points for Casa Masha on this setup. You know, they're cooking up a solution from me.
Pulled you right back in before you could get a chance to leave.
No, I'm still going to switch. But I mean, I still have every intention of. I'm still just getting my 50 mil shipments.
What you look at the Reddit post you were reading?
Some
truth to that.
It looked like he got lucky on the second one, I'll be honest, where it basically looks like he got less orbs. So even though he got the same value, he got less orbs. It's just the orbs he got were valuable. Where on earth is the last guy? Who is missing? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I don't know. Dude, what the fuck is up with this petrified amber ore?
What is your desire? What is your desire? Do what you must, Gia.
What? I'm actually getting lag spikes as well. I'm not fully understanding what's going on. Oh, AG is dead. That explains the lack of pops.
I need more mana.
Holy, we live that. Spell block for the win. I think now that I've put on spell block, it's going to reduce my damage until I can fit in my last spectre. But it means I can level more effectively. Defeat map bosses in Mirage is at least tier 16 and item quantity 80%. Okay. Gallant grinding goals. Is that one of the bottom ones? Yes, it is. I've already finished 3 out of 4 of them? What's the last one? Reach level 100. That's not happening. Shaper, Conqueror, Memory Guardians with 100% quant. That could happen, I guess. All right, I think my AG is going to die because he died in the main map, right? That's how that works. Yes. Okay. I felt so awkward summoning him in a map. I'm like, oh, I better not misclick anything, even though no gear is literally showing on my loot filter. Ticket boys 5 chaos 6 links. Okay, I mean, I'll just vendor it. It's no big deal. How much at Black Bar? Okay. So you mean to tell me Black Barriers are 1.2 divs? Okay.
Yeah, they've been. I've been running them at 1.2 whenever I get them.
Holy.
I mean, listen, if you get the belt, it's literally like 3, 4. So, like on IG'd.
GG, I guess.
It's all good. I'm on a really don't GG. I'm on a very big loss streak for the belt. I haven't seen it in like 4 kills. Been rough.
Oh, it's been rough in these streets, eh?
Bro, like 4 kills? What? Hey, man.
We're up to 41 mil value, and we have we don't have a day's worth of ore yet, which means, thinking about it logically,
I think Astrolabe. I didn't have Astrolabes on. Bro,
man dropped an asteroid. I fucking clocked.
like, how did I just get? I have 40% ritual chance, and I procced it in this map. By the way, do you know Legion's work in ritual?
Of course. In ritual? What do you mean? Yeah, they're natural mobs or whatever.
Like, we don't have Glacial Abyss, but that's usually one of the best places to have Glacial Abyss, right? Because you're guaranteeing so many extra mobs in those rituals when they spawn. It's insane.
We don't have Glacial Abyss.
Sorry, Glacial map? The map. Glacial.
Oh, Glacial. It's just Glacial.
Glacial.
Ow. Realistically, now that I'm at like 88% XP, what do I want to do? I don't know if I really want to farm like expedition on this character, but like,
What's your level?
my level, I'm 88.
Your last victory was not
I want to believe I can still level up doing it, but like, even if I don't, I'm at a level where I can cope and say I have a good chunk of my points, and I'm not yet at a level where it's paying to level yet. So it would take a lot for me to not level past 88. And realistically, for expedition, all it takes is 1 pop and most of everything is dead. Then those rares become the issue, you know. But like, at that point, I can turn off convocation and try to let my minions do the rest. But like right now, it feels very slow farming settlers with this build. Why is that?
I think you should just do expert, bro. It's all good.
I think I should.
If you want that to level after a bit, you could literally just go level and be chill. Like, your build could actually do breach. If it's as insane as you make it seem.
I mean, the pops are really nice.
Pop the breaches, yeah, so... If you really want that to level, you can. Log into expert, and if you drop boots, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Lol. I plan on logging into expert, but here's the thing.
Or
I
is it a
have
ritual game?
I have this settler goal to do. So I think I'm considering doing is, because it's faster on my Dawn Blow just because of sheer damage difference, I might end up going for Dawn Blow to finish my settlers, and then once I have my settlers done, I switch back and do expert on this character.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking, because it's just faster there.
Yeah. Makes sense. That process makes sense.
Ooh, we see here. That being said, we do have an empty Geo socket that we should be solving on both characters.
You fight like a cat.
Yeah, my current plan is I'm creating I'll just create. I'm almost done. I think I actually have just a couple more, which is really exciting. Just
Couple more what?
Creating the blood-filled vessels.
Do you kite the rogue exiles into?
They don't. That only works for bosses. So here's an example
So
of
you
some of them.
Oh shit. So what map are you doing this on?
City Square too. City Square.
And they're
I get the
spawning
boss,
very
it's a
regularly
boss.
on the rituals.
I mean, each scarab gives you 5. I have 5 scarabs, ignoring everything else on the tree.
This tree is fucked because of this tornado that just literally does not want to move from it.
Like that's a lot.
Yeah.
Few map bosses and Mirages of rare maps that are at least tier 16 and have at least 80% item quant.
Have I done the Mirage in here? I think I have. Pretty sure I have. All right, so Tempest Shield was a very, very good swap for Zealotry. So I have to think about it now, because like realistically, it makes sense for me to just use Tempest Shield defensively, at least until my damage is there. But even if my damage is there, those goat men will always be a problem if I don't have any spell block or spell avoidance. So I need to figure that out. Even spell suppress won't save me, to be honest, because I would need
Coin of
recoup.
skill.
What?
Second one of the day. Second coin of skill.
For sure. Congrats. Yesterday I checked annihilation support, and on week it said the explosion doesn't chain. Regarding to explode AG, I think I'll use Gravebind, Crusader Chest, and Legacy of Fury. Weapon is Kingmaker. How do you think a Victario explode weapon is better? The wiki said annihilation support doesn't chain? Question mark? Because annihilation support is very weird. It is, the reason it is weird is it specifically states that it is kills from killing blows, and killing blows obviously being kills from hits means Gravebind kills don't matter for it at all. So if you want proper Explode AG, I still 100% recommend. I still fully recommend going for an Explode AG instead. All right, let's go. Let's dump these and let's buy 8 modded maps for Dumblo, and we'll go from there. TFT. This is still my rejects. How much are people selling maps? 18 chaos? No shots.
I bought off that guy for 10. That's what I said, man. People going up on maps like anything changed.
Yeah,
They
this
actually put the fucking bag, bro.
yeah, this guy is 12. It's not that bad. I'll use one over one.
I'll put the word
There's
out.
just some people are putting exorbitant amounts. I'm not going to buy for that much. I will buy for 12 though.
Yeah, only one reward in the thing.
Now this is sus. Why would you put Vow Temple as your thing?
It's so sketchy.
You put a one divine
Bruce.
Vow Temple as the thing you
I
click.
was looking for a quick bug.
I mean, I'm just going to reject it away any potential landmines. It's that simple.
That mine's our thing now. They're back.
12 chaos.
Careful, chat. Landmines are back. They're out to get you.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Okay. That's all from this guy. And as for weapon, Fake Fox, I would say it depends on your build. What build are you running? You said you're going for Carrion Golems. Do you go crits or are you not crits? That's the biggest question. We can remove the 12 chaos parts because we clicked on a 13 chaos map to begin with.
Not bad at all.
We're buying 19 maps. We need 2 maps. Link with crit base. If you're going crit, I would 100% recommend Kingmaker then. Definitely is worth it at that point.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Few things beats the crit multi that Kingmaker provides a crit build. In case you're wondering why. What are my 7 specters for Dumblo? I'm going chaos, keep that in mind. But I have turtle, carnage shifting, host shifting. Host shifting is really nice for power charges. Carnage shifting, host shifting. Someone is missing. Tiger, turtle, thunderbird. Warlord, I think. Yeah, I have Warlord in here. So let's do it. For Turtle, Thunderbird, Forest Tiger, Forest Warrior, Warlord, and then Carnage shifting, host shifting. The 2 monkeys.
You've done well. Choose what you wish.
Woo! Coin of knowledge guarantee. Let's go. Already got one of the new wishes. Turtle, Bird, 2 Chieftain, Tiger, Forest Warrior, Warlord. That is correct. All right, let's hunt this chain, shall we? There we go. Give me that coin of knowledge. Sometimes I forget just how much damages Dawn Blue build actually has. Shit is ridiculous. And the worst part is like I'm not even done scaling this guy because like I don't have my AG is still on the low budget version. I don't have Explode on it. I don't have Kingmaker rather, which is a big damage boost for him.
Surely these things aren't giga dropping in price, right? Oh, they're dropping. Yeah, they're dropping.
What aren't?
Skill.
The coins
are dropping.
I should offload then.
Yeah. Which one do you have?
I just got your knowledge. I have all of them, but like I was just holding on to them basically, because like when I was waiting for my Chaos Golem
Knowledge
1,
61.
Knowledge is already 61.
70, power 83. Yeah.
She was like 200 yesterday. Actually, no, 200 was Chaos of Skill.
Gave people more. A lot more.
Jeez.
60. Oh.
All right, I'll sell them. Like I was just holding on to them because I was like, eh.
Can't even get too excited that something drops because you gotta get that shit off your inventory. Can't even get too hyped that it drops. It's like, oh, gotta go.
All right, so we'll get rid of the coin of power and the coin of skill as well. Knowledge is 61. Power is 82. Skills are 72.
All in order.
Still like 300 chaos total for the 4 coins I had. Not great, but it is what it is. For lightning, spirit of fortune and blasphemer are compulsory already. Also Hulking is also compulsory for lightning, I would say. 7 is not enough for these universal supports. Oh, it is. You just have to make sacrifices. You probably wouldn't go for Grey Spectre because you probably don't need evasion. I have evasion as a luxury, as an example on this build. If I had on that damage Spectre that could take its place effectively, I would. I just don't have one. Like, I can't use Blasphemer. What the fuck are those projectiles? I feel like it didn't render well either, which is the kind of interesting part. I don't think I've seen those projectiles in, you know, full glory before. The fuck did you send me? Graves dancing with her minions?
It's an art, like a fan art that looked cool.
Kind of funny. Yeah, the projectiles didn't run out well the first time around. I figured. What'd you say?
That's the longest I've gone without queuing the game up. Kind of crazy.
You mean in a while? Because, like, we've gone longer.
Yeah, in a while. In a while. Since the patch. Like, well, right before the patch.
Another tab.
Since our last
Yeah,
big
old
hiatus.
gods.
I have the coordinates.
You know, I should honestly do the Feared now. So I think tomorrow I'm actually going to do the Feared on this character. And send my 50 million shipments. Those are my 2 goals for tomorrow. Oh, geez. I do think everything looks cool with the skin. It's just very hard to see your small guys. Not that you have any reason to actually see them, if I'm being honest. I think I've also figured out that weird behavior from the gem, by the way. I think Dumb Blow inherently prioritizes rare minions. And if you have no rare minions, it will prioritize, I mean, it will prioritize your highest rarity, but will prioritize that one. So whenever you refresh, it's only refreshing the higher rarity ones, like rares. If it's not rare, it's not refreshing it, and as such, you will run out. Now you can just choose to eat it like that and just be like whatever. And what that would mean is over the course of the map, you would eventually just have just your rare minions at some point.
Interesting.
So like they'll eventually call out the non-rare. How do I get 7 specters? I get to 5 base and then I use a level 4 congregation to get the remaining 2. A level 3 congregation and less will get me only 1 extra specter, so 6. And for 5 base, you go for level 25 gem. That gives you 3 specters. You go for death attunement. I believe I have it anointed. That'll be specter number 4. And specter number 5 is death attunement. Specter number 5 is for my chest piece, fracture, or just +1 max number of specters. That is how you get 7 specters. Level 4 congregation is very expensive, so just keep that in mind. It is like 20 something divines. It's a big upgrade. You don't need to rush it, but it is worth the price whenever you do get it.
I need more mana.
This will get nicely.
What is this lag? I'm in Texas. I should be in Canada.
What is your desire?
For CI, is Judgmental Spirit good? Does Skeleton summoned by this trigger for... No, your Judgmental... Ooh! Your Judgmental Spirit's minions are not your minions. Dude, what is this lag? I need to get the fuck out of Texas. Shit is insane. And it's not like steady lag, it's total lag. Where it literally feels like how do I explain this? It feels like certain turns around certain corners, my FPS drops and then it picks up again. But like it's just all server, like not even like I'm just walking, my character is just going in slow motion, then he speeds up, then slow motion, then speeds up, and it's like, brother, latency is fine and everything. Holy, what is... So to answer your question, is Judgmental Spirit good for golems? Or for CI rather? It's good for CI if you don't have discipline. If you have discipline, it's hit or miss, and the reason it's hit or miss is because you can run out of range of your discipline spectre, in which case, you know, your life pool drops, which isn't great. So if you have discipline, I wouldn't replace discipline with Spirit of Fortune. But if you don't have discipline, and that's how your build is going to be regardless, then Spirit of Fortune is a good addition to that. Make sense? It is not nearly as reliable as your discipline, but if you're not going to have discipline anyways, then yeah, it's fine.
All right. The ritual starts. The ritual farm. The actual farm.
Look. I just
Thoughts
got
on the
two
idea-
Ramako snipers. What are they? Proj speed? Yeah. Thoughts on what?
Just the idea of like having to make like do a mini thing first, like a a mini version of your strat where you're building up the resources to then start the strat. Too much for you or what?
For me, probably is because
It's not- the
I do
maps
things
aren't
in
as fast.
I do things in 40
get
map stretches, so that means I'm doing or 20 maps. So that means those strats are 40 map stretches. So it has to produce the results of 40 maps. If it makes sense.
In a non-Mirage league it is. But the truth is, a lot of the time, the reason I was able to do this quick was because if you get a good rogue spawn and Mirage is there, you basically get that twice. If you get the boss spawn on the map and Mirage is there, you basically get that twice. So that kind of
So
helped a lot.
So you did 10 maps instead of 20?
I pretty much did half, yeah. I pretty much did half.
It's not as bad then.
Sometimes I got it 3 times because sometimes in that same map I go to the final altar and 4 exiles are on it and I put them in, and then so I don't know about in another. I don't know if I do it in normal league, but in the Mirage league, I'm down because it helps cover more maps.
Okay. Would I do it in Mirage? I don't know.
Let you know
No
how it
idea.
goes.
Good luck. Now that I'm
No, I
actually
don't care
using,
about pulling the boss is the best part now.
I mean, that's good. Are you sure you won't care? Or you won't care
Actually
as
went
much?
and kill them instantly. It doesn't matter to me because I have a lot of the most of these things are actually like bosses in. So like I don't need it to double dip. The Mirage is going to be insane regardless. Like it's a level of greed that costs too much map time, and that time is important, especially if you have a job. And time is also just money in the game.
Yeah.
When I was just gambling every map, I didn't feel like I needed to do it, but I felt like I wanted to do it. But now that I'm literally entering a map with like 4 in, yeah, it's fine. The map will never be as juicy. Well, unless you high roll, the map will never be as juicy as the Mirage. So we're just trying to get to the Mirage thing as fast as possible, especially with the Ritual Blood Vessels. It's gonna be a big multiplier with the Mirage multiplier.
What's happening? My game just... My PC had a seizure. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay. Oh, it's the graphic card thing. Don't tell me my map is going to hide all the places I've actually been. Let's see how right they were about players being able to run through a map that is completely black, if the game lets them.
You never did lie to us, right?
What's that? I mean, look at my
It's like you
stream.
never lied to us. I mean, that used to happen on Cat's PC, remember? So I experienced that a lot on that computer. I just stopped playing the game on that computer completely because of that.
Interesting. I don't know what I'm about to fight with this Verisium. I feel like it's going to kill me. I won't fully charge it, as you might imagine. Okay, we live. I think because of how everybody's gravitating towards Maven, Grand Eldritch Ember is actually going for a healthy chunk of money.
The ones?
Red. Oh, I'm running out of minions. Oh look! Visuals are back. I mean, all I needed was my map, held bars, and loot filter. That's all an Exile really needs. Graphics, it's not as important. All right, Varashta.
Choose what you wish. An interesting choice.
Can you be victorious twice in a row?
I need more mana.
I wish she always showed up on the mini map.
Which who showed up?
Push stuff.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I wish the same for league mechanics in general. Like once you've encountered it, just show.
What, slowly cycling around there to this crib. I'm trying to find where I saw. Fucking pain.
Why are you cycling? It doesn't. Haven't you removed? Okay, you've not removed your boots that slow you.
That doesn't matter. The Cyclone slows me. The boots prevents me from being slowed by fixing.
Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't. You haven't switched from the boots yet, so it doesn't matter for you.
That shit. point of skill? Ah, they fucking buffed the jump rates.
Papa
Alright.
just been dropping it all night.
Yeah, bro, I'm literally just jumping it. Like, I'm jumping this shit like it's fucking water. Like, I refuse to believe it's luck.
Am I going to go through that portal for another grand? Maybe. Probably not. Alright. We actually got a healthy amount of ore this time. We have 24k Crimson Iron, 21k Orichalcum, 19, and then we're ending at 5k Veritium. Honestly, not bad. Is this enough to cross me over the 15 mil mark? I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see. Off the top of my head, I don't think so. I'm probably going to be around 46, 47 mil. But I think I also have enough ore to get me through work tomorrow. I think I have enough to get me through work, yes, tomorrow. Because today, by the time I got back, I was basically out of ore. And then once it's all said and done, I should start planning my expedition tree, to be honest. That's one thing I should do for my other build. I don't know what map I plan on farming. I could do
JV
dunes.
JV dunes, JV pack size scaling. Because now it's easier for us to get pack size 8 mods.
Yeah, but Jungle Valley is on bottom left, dunes is on bottom right. It's I guess let's look. I'll figure out the vaults. Let me see. Vaults. No. Templar vaults. Let's go there. Templar Astrolabe. Astrolabe.
Oh, 4 divines. What the fuck?
Holy. In your window?
In the winter.
Man, I just logged on as I printing.
Scared the fuck out of me.
Why did it scare you?
I haven't seen that yet. I didn't know that could be that big. That means that could be a 10 stack. I had a dream I actually got an apothecary.
Lol.
And I haven't been sleeping well, so this shit better hit. That's all I'm saying.
Alright, memory vaults. Northeast, Greater in multi-strike invention, T3 uniques, valuable gems, empower, enlighten, enhance, Facetor's lens, 350, 500, 750. Bottom left, Greater unleash supports. Oh, the Greater unleash can come from bottom left. Greater spell cascade is bottom right. The top left is probably just the worst spot to be at. You can also get a reflecting mist from bottom left. Ah, okay. I probably should start applying natural leaves on my bottom left. How much is Greater Unleash? I guess let's start from there. Greater Unleash is probably cheap, I would imagine, because JV is down here. But then again, City Square is top right and multi-strike is still Giga. Yeah, Greater Unleash is cheap. Greater Spell Cascade, because that's bottom right. Also Giga cheap. So none of the gems highlighted here. Cooldown recovery is bottom right though. This is money. This one is money actually. I bought mine for like 4D. Something like that.
Isn't that shit ass?
Cooldown recovery supports. How is that ass?
I saw someone make a thread about how Hawk got gutted.
How
Using
what?
awaken cast on crit. Cock
Okay.
cast on crit.
How does that make this one ass?
Sorry. I forget the other people use those skills.
I guess what's good about it? Question mark?
Oh, you question like him.
What's good about the weapon?
Nothing.
Why'd you link it to me?
I just feel linking anytime I get a shitty stat stacking and puts it on the ship base.
Confuse me. I'm like, what am I missing? Like I try to unravel the like it's not making any sense. This is ass. Why am I seeing this?
Yeah, it is.
All right, so there's something good to be gotten in all three. We don't talk about top left. Top left says 1 to 2 rare divination cards. I don't believe it. But bottom left can have valuable currency, so I'm assuming that's where the person that dropped the mirror dropped it. That would be my guess. So is there any actually that's not in the hundreds right now?
Surely ritual dropped, right?
Templar is 60. Nameless is 65.
Okay, went back down. That's fine.
Yeah, we expected it to. Runic is 67. Grasping is still 200. It's probably just not worth trying to reroll for Grasping. Because Grasping probably fell because people were rolling into it. And that dropped the price of everything else. Because of that same fact. Alright. I think that's gonna be it for today. I will be back tomorrow. Hopefully with a 50 mil shipment and with a new farming strat. Ideally. Because Settlers was being way too slow on my Chaos Golem setup. I don't think I have all the damage multipliers I want for it to be very quick. I'm missing 2 Spectres. I'm missing Amanamos, which is huge. I'm missing 2 Golems, literally, which is huge DPS. I'm missing Primordial Harmonies. There's so much that's still fucking missing from there in terms of damage. So, and I would just want to be done with Settlers at this point. I actually just want to be done. I'll come back later with... I'll probably try Settlers again further into the league when tattoos are more money as well. But for now, I definitely need a break from Settlers. But anyways, I'm going to be back tomorrow. Thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate it. Till then, have a good night. Big Fox, thank you for hanging. See ya.